open. So then like you're like, oh well, like what if I hold? Since like I don't know, man.
Dude, you'd be
Because like,
surprised, man.
I hadn't watched like any Minecraft because I didn't really have like around like when Minecraft was getting really popular. I didn't really have like access to the internet. My mom had us on that all classic cable. Um, but we'd go to like the office, like from our like house, where like the landlord was. Like they'd always let us use the computer. And my brother's like, I heard of this game called Minecraft. Like my friend was talking about it, so we're gonna play like a free demo version on this like fucking office computer, and like, and it was pretty like I don't know, like it was pretty quick figure out that what the audio room.
You don't like this.
Oh. Woo! Yeah, my favorite song.
Dude, I used to put the shit on back in Sonic Adventure Route 2. They had one of these where like you could play it, and I would be like, dude, if I ever had like a crazy house party, I would just like turn on my GameCube and play this.
Honestly, I can respect that though.
I think that may be why I never had a house party.
Oh man. Oh man, I'm sorry. Whenever we load into the fucking like, Team Shadow, I'm just. It's not even because at first I'm like, because like we got off the first day we laughed at them. I'm like, I'm just being like immature. Like that line isn't even weird. But like then I listened to it again. I'm like, and I started thinking about it more, and I was like, wait, like what? And I looked up like, what does it mean to come on somebody?
Bro,
I don't know what I thought would come up. Well, because like.
Dude.
Well, because you don't know. What if it's like, oh, it's like to challenge somebody or something like that. Like you never know, but no, nothing like that appeared.
Yeah,
As
I bet.
imagined. I knew nothing. I knew what appeared would appear, but I just thought like there's a reality where it doesn't. Like, there's a reality where it isn't actually just what I think it is.
Dude, I think I may be experiencing Sonic Heroes for the first time again right now. I think my memory may have been wiped.
Oh shit.
I'm getting fucked up. There was like this thing. Have you ever watched that? This show used to terrorize me. It's called Monsters Inside Me. Where like it would just be about like it'd be about all these like weird like parasites and things that like were super rare and like fucked up people's lives terribly. And like again, just more like body horror shit. And there was this one where like it caused this guy to be really bad at games, and then like he died because of it. And whenever I like have something where I'm like abnormally bad at a game, I think like, holy shit, dude.
Oh my god. I have one.
Dude, sometimes it feels like it. This was a feature in Sonic the Hedgehog where he could like jump across the little things, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever play all of the Sonic the Hedgehog game?
Like 06, right?
No, like the Sonic the Hedgehog game.
Oh, okay, like, Sonic 1, 2, like the original?
No, you don't know the Sonic the Hedgehog game? He literally has a game
It's
for
called
himself.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the one...
No, I mean Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know why the fuck I'm being so
Shadow
stupid.
the Hedgehog, okay, yeah,
The
yeah,
Shadow the
okay,
Hedgehog
okay,
game.
yeah. That is a move in Shadow the Hedgehog, too, yeah.
Those guys look pretty tough.
That's another game we owned for the PS2.
Dude, it just blows my mind that that shit was for the PS2.
Yeah, well, this is around the time that, like, Sega's console, like, owning their own console was not an option fully anymore. And they had to start porting to other shit.
Did Sega own the Dreamcast? They did, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's why it's called the Sega Dreamcast, eh?
Yeah. But yeah, no, see, believe it or not, I have a similar story about the ending of Shadow the Hedgehog as I do with Sonic Heroes. We never beat Sonic Heroes because our DVD was nicked, we never beat Shadow the Hedgehog because the game itself was broken. So you have to do okay, believe it or not, around this era, because these games came out really close to each other. Around this era, they really loved having you replay Sonic games over and over again in order to get the true ending.
Oh yeah, I remember
Shadow the
that.
Hedgehog
Like,
was one of those-
you had to play through and save different characters.
Yeah, you had to just save different characters or make different choices, and you had to get every ending before you could get the real ending or the true ending. We were on the last path to the true ending, and there's a part where Tails needs you to kill this enemy, right? But the thing is, for some reason, I don't know if it's every DVD or PlayStation 2 copy of Sonic or Shadow the Hedgehog, but there won't be enough enemies in the stage to beat the stage, so Tails will just keep saying "You need to kill the enemy! Shadow, what are you doing? We need to kill the enemy!" And it'll just keep looping. I remember my brother nearly throwing a goddamn fucking meltdown after hearing Tails for the 100th time, and I think he actually does not like Shadow the Hedgehog. And whenever I bring up, I remember when we used to play Shadow the Hedgehog, with Sonic Heroes, it was bearable enough to be nostalgia. We know it's kind of jank, but but Shadow the Hedgehog, I think he legitimately has a hatred.
Dude, what if it turns out though that there was actually just an enemy you guys missed and you were too young, you didn't really understand how to do it properly?
Well, we played. Well, here's the thing: we played for 2 hours. Then he paused it and left the console on and came back. He did that for multiple days and searched the map up, right, down, and forward. Yeah.
He fucking went through and just clinically dissected the game to try and fucking figure it out.
Yeah, and so the thing is, the reason we found out is we asked to go to the library to use the computers and look it up, and he looked it up and it was just this guy who was if you can't find the last enemy, your game is glitched and there's nothing you can do about it. You can try to restart it as many times as you want, you won't beat that mission. And my brother was bullshit, and kept restarting the mission over and over again, because he thought if he just did one time, the enemy would spawn into the map so he could kill it. But it never did.
I wonder if that was only for the PS2 copy, maybe the GameCube version worked.
Maybe, probably.
Let's jump.
Yeah, but there was a lot of Sonic games we did not complete on the PS2 for various reasons.
I'm kind of getting got with this.
Yeah.
I will say, this one has been a little bit more difficult than the Sonic version. The dark story.
Well, they just made everything a falling platform and called it a day.
Yeah, they just made everything more difficult.
Yeah.
Some of the earlier stuff was actually easier. Some things are a little bit more intuitive, because you just kind of have to kill everything, whereas the Sonic story was just a little weirder. But they definitely got some goofy shit in here.
Yeah.
The eggs.
We forgot to strap with these guys?
Dude, it's faster if I just go up and fuck them up like this. I don't want. Okay. You want me to sit on top of his head for 25 hit points?
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right.
No, you wanted this. You wanted to smoke the cigarette. Now we got to do the whole pack.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Well, see, now aren't you glad that we are sitting here bouncing on top of this motherfucker's head? Oh shit, are you going to come off? Are you slowly moving? Okay.
That was, but I got it back in time.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Llama. Llama.
Probably shit.
This is
Dude, are you guys gonna help out? They're just like fucking watching.
They don't know what to fucking do. Maybe they like it. It's an enjoyable show.
They like it. Maybe they like it.
Yeah, man. Come on, you gotta be fucking kidding me. There's no reason for that to have happened.
Dude, it wasn't fucking fully extended yet.
Yeah, just caused them to fly off.
There's some weird mechanics in this game. But who's the speed character for Amy's story?
Amy, surprisingly.
Oh, okay, and then Big is Power.
Yeah, and somehow Cream can fly.
Well, that's like that was already proven before.
Oh, I'm not too big of a Cream.
Well, in Sonic
Like-
Adventure, you see her for like one time flying away, one time, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I was big on those secret Sonic moments.
Yeah, the fucking
Like every time you can see fucking Big during the Sonic Adventure 2 story. And they replaced him with rings in the 2 battle version.
Man, well then, speaking of Sonic characters, so you were talking about we were talking about the fucking Sonic like the newer Sonic characters, and I was like, okay, like I might as well go see like what they are because we were talking about them, right? And so I looked into the comics and like fucking I've seen something that because I checked out both the new comics that are like after the Chris okay, I'm thinking
Holy shit, dude. After the pre-Christian era.
Yeah, no, Christian, like, it's someone. It's the guy who was really into his kid nuts, but like, I started doing first I watched a documentary about the old Sonic comic, and like, shit was crazy. Like, there's one comic where like Sonic purposely like cucks Tails, and then like Tails knocked one of his teeth out because he's so upset, and like fucking rats Sonic out for being like, he's like, oh, you're the worst, Sonic. I've taken your abuse for too long, and I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, this is outright insane. And then like Knuckles had like a love, like so the thing is, right? They wanted him to include Rouge, but like Christian Penders didn't like Rouge because he already had like a love interest set up for Knuckles in the comic. And it was like Knuckles' cousin.
Bro,
Like,
what?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, shit went wild. Like, and so I was just like, okay, like this is super strange. There's like a panda that controls time, or some shit. I don't know. But I was like, after halfway through the documentary, I was like, okay, I get it. This shit was just strange. I started checking out the new stuff. I was like, okay, what are these new characters called? And like, flipping, I was looking through like the issues, and one of them was like called like Sonic No More, and it was a part of like the Metal Virus arc or something. And like apparently Dr. Eggman made like a virus that like slowly turned you inside and out into like this like metal goop. Like, and then like Eggman, like he didn't expect it to go that crazy. And fucking like the cover is just like Sonic reaching out in pain, and, like fucking a bunch of like other like OC looking characters. Like, I'm pretty sure they're just like background characters. Also like these like weird goopy metal robot guys, and I'm just like, what is up with Sonic comics? Like either doing some weird romance shit or like, like they want Sonic to be in turmoil.
Dude, I don't know what's up with old shows and shit like that. Just like always wanting to have like either really weird sexual shit or just like intense body horror for children.
Yeah. It's fucking wild. Yeah, especially on the body horror. There's a hell a ton of that back then.
Yeah, and that was like That was like the one thing that like really fucked me up. That was my weak spot.
Yeah.
What really creeped you out when you were a kid, other than the Slender Man incident?
The Slenderman incident. I think like I definitely got by the whole like Lavender Town song thing. I was like, ugh, no, I'm gonna listen to it. So crazy. Like, you know, but I don't know. Here's the thing. Like, as a kid, there was a lot of things that like that really got me. Like, in specific. Like, okay, like Generator Red.
Yeah.
Definitely like an on and off show for me. Like, I thought Rex was so cool, but everything else about the show like really scared me. Like, but like it wasn't specifically the body horror. There was this one episode where there's this little girl, and like, you know, Rex was trying to help her, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Rex was trying to help her and shit. And like, you know, they're like, oh, there's a chance we can get your fucking Gigaglix cells, or I don't forgot what they're called, like, you know, or cells to like, you know, cooperate
Dude, you have the
with you.
fucking weirdest names for shit.
Okay, listen, man. Yeah, fucking whatever cells like everyone had that were turning them monsters, they're like, there's a chance for you to control them. Like, let me help you. And she's like, no. Like, you know, all that. And like at the end of the episode, right, or like the whole arc, like, you know, she reveals like, oh man, like, you know, I knew there was no like, you know, doing anything about it, and that's like why I didn't want to, you know, for you to help me. And like, so basically, okay, the part that got me, and all that's just like set up, right? Basically, right? She's like, I'm gonna turn into a fucking hideous monster thing, and you're gonna have to kill me. She didn't say kill me, but you know, they
You
said
have to
it,
expunge me. You must defeat me.
yeah, you're gonna have to nanonize me or something, right? Like, but basically, like, she's like sits on a swing, and like Rex like turns his back. And then you just hear like a bunch of grotesque like gurglings, screams, and I'm like that. Like, there's something about the inevitability of it happening that really fucked me up. Like, because like for a while it's like, what if I get something, and like one day my family, like I'm gonna be all ill.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, and like, you know, like I'm gonna know it's inevitable. Like,
Dude, that was a
know,
big fear I had too. I thought like if I had any incurable disease, I was like, dude, if I have like an incurable disease, I'm just gonna kill myself before it can get to me, so I don't deteriorate like that.
yeah, beat
then,
it
like-
to the pun.
And like one time I thought I thought I had something, because like, you know, like if you look at the back of your tongue, like the taste buds in the back are bigger than the ones in the front. This is the stupidest thing to try and like explain. But I like saw that my taste buds were like bigger in the back, and I was like, dude, it's fucking over. I'm fucking done. And I like was seriously contemplating suicide because of that.
It's so bad to laugh, but it's like, don't, because here's the thing, right? Like, it's so understandable, because I was on that same flex where it's like I do not want to go out by sickness. Like, if I ever get sick, I'm like, but I took a different approach to it. I was like, I'm gonna run away from home and scrap it out on the streets. And like,
And then like you were just gonna have like just street fights until you fucking perish.
Yeah, well, like not specifically street fights, but just like fucking like, you know, do what I need to do on the streets to survive until I die. You know. Like, I don't know, cause like I don't know, I had like the whole fucking like cat flex, like where they were about to die, so they like run away, so they can like pass away. So we're like, I don't know, I was like I need my family not to know. Like, I don't know, in my kid head, me disappearing was a lot better than me getting a terminal illness and die.
That's just like the worst thing you can do then, because then you just spend the rest of your life in fucking misery on the streets.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, I have a terminal illness, so, you know, I would die.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
But,
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even get the checkpoint.
Oh man. Don't worry, next time we got this.
See, there we go. Look at how much your mind has turned around since the egg swarm incident.
Okay, man. I'm keeping it positive, like you said. No.
Yeah,
No more
positive vibes
negative.
only.
Yeah. Speaking of negativity, I played the My Hero game, right? And I was gonna suggest we played it for stream, but then it was good, so I lost interest in playing it on stream.
Is it like a gacha game or what type of game is that?
It's really weird. Okay, so I got in and it was like, okay, well, here's the tutorial.
Like, yeah, fucking fighting game. Like you know how like Ninja Storm works? Like it was kind of like that, right? Except like you don't lock on automatically if you're facing your enemy because there's fucking a bunch of them. And so it was like basically like Battle Royale Ninja Storm, where like but like it has a gacha system for some reason. Like, so you have to like, you start out with like 8 characters, but you have to like pull on a gacha for the other ones. And so I'm like, okay, like there's a gacha system.
Dude, AJ was right. You played every single gacha game on the App Store.
I have played well, even when I don't think they're gacha games, I get them. I'm like, oh, this game looks fucking interesting. And then they're gacha games. And I'm like, bro, I can't game. I'm right back in the building. Like watch, when they're gonna announce like the Chow game, I'm gonna get in and find out it's a gacha game. Like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, this is real life. Every game is a gacha game.
Well, like, that's the dark age. Every game's a gacha.
That's just what life is right now.
Man.
Would you rather live in
solid.
Would you rather live in the every game is a gacha game universe or the every game is a porn game universe?
Like, we'd have Elden Ring, but it's a porn game.
Yeah, you finish the first cutscene, everything is normal, and then there's just like full-on pornography.
Like, okay, like,
that's like the idiocracy world, dude.
Like, okay. No, what I'm asking you is, like, would we still have like AAA amazing quality games? Like we'd still have FPS genres. They'd just be all like lewd.
Yeah.
Like, okay, or every game's a gacha game.
Yeah. Or if you want to do both, you can have every game as a gacha porn game.
No, I don't.
You don't want to do that one? No takers? Damn, I thought you'd really like that one.
I think. Well, like, basically, like, it's a choice between like artistic integrity. Like, everything would kind of be like. Everything would have to include like something risque, which may affect the artistic integrity of all video games, no matter what they are. Or have every game be obnoxious in a way.
Or what'll it be?
Are they free to play? Like, is every game free to play?
In the gacha world, yes. In the porn world, no.
Yeah. I would have to go with the gacha.
Okay, but every game, like, you can't really get that far in it because, like, you have to do the gacha.
See, now that's not the gacha I know.
Well, like, you can keep playing, but, like, it's going to take you astronomically long to do anything.
Okay, so everything's a bad gacha game.
Well, I mean, that's just how they make their money, man.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think most gacha games have realized that, like, people who are gonna spend money are gonna spend money, and people who aren't are just gonna play the game no matter what, right? So most gacha games are like, you don't have to spend money, but people see like, fucking waifu number 15, like, no shot, I'm gonna miss out on this, and they'll like fucking drop a silly on it. Like, I've never spent a dime in a gacha game before.
Are you sure? Not even a single bit? Not even like a 99-cent one?
Yeah, not even 99 cents.
Okay.
Yeah.
I admire the resolve.
Yeah, well, because I'm always like, oh, it's fucking free. I'm gonna fucking squeeze the content out of this that I can. You know, I've definitely played gacha games where it's like, oh, like this is really hard. Like, only if you had like the coolest character, and I've immediately quit those ones. I'm like, okay. But the thing is, gacha games are, I think, like, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I think there's only like one company that like really makes them anymore. It's like MiHoYo. Most games are on that battle pass phase. So, like, you'll just get into a game. It doesn't matter. You can pay for the game. The game can be free. It seems like there's just no restrictions to what games can have a battle pass, which I find very bizarre.
I don't know if I really like the battle pass thing.
Yeah, I don't really like it either. Well, because, like, okay, at first it was like, oh, this is kind of novel. Like, buy it once and you never have to buy it again. Like, if you just, like, keep up with it. But then, like, fucking every other company in the world was like, what if it was that, but, like, you couldn't, like, even if you kept up with it, you couldn't buy the next one, you know, by completing the last one. It, like, fucking took 1,000,000 times longer to complete it, and it was way more expensive. And I was like, okay, well... not really like what I want. Well, and the only reason why they switched to the battle passes is because like they couldn't do loot boxes anymore.
Yeah.
You know, companies went wild on the loot boxes back when they could do that legally.
Well, can you not do loot boxes legally anymore?
It's like a gray zone. Like CS:GO still has loot boxes. Is the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know there was multiple games. I think you can't. I think there's a lot of restrictions on them. I think you have to do them in a very specific way. Because there's a giant like lawsuit against like Star Wars Battlefront and their loot box system. Because I mean it was just so bad. Like I think you can't have like beneficial like in-game like benefits, like, oh yeah, like if I have this, I can just do straight up more damage. Or like you can't lock like specific moves or like gear and stuff behind it. It has to be like completely cosmetic. So that's why I think like TF2 and like CS:GO are fine.
Yeah, well, I know like in France, like in CS:GO in France, you buy the case and then you have to like, or like you do an X-ray on the case, and like depending on like it'll show you what's in the case, and you can choose if you want to open it or not. But if you don't choose to open it, then you don't get to open another one. So that's how they get around like the laws and stuff in like France.
Oh, I see. Crazy, man. I don't. It's such a weird system.
I own right now probably like $800 worth of CS:GO cases.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I bought them when they were way cheaper, and then they just like,
right?
they'll be consistently going up in price.
Man.
I may get rid of them soon. Like I don't really know how long I want to keep them for.
Yeah.
But like anytime I sell them, I'm gonna see it in the future and be like, fuck, dude, I could have gotten so much more.
Yeah. CS:GO 2 dropped recently.
That was cool. You just aim for the ring, it locks you in, and then you can't go forward.
Yeah, you'd think that ring would launch you forward, not like, I don't know, back or like down.
Yeah, that was weird. I wonder if it was because I was Omega.
Oh yeah, and Omega's heavy.
Rarest male type, Omega male.
But that was pretty close.
Omega male.
What male type are you?
This weather could be an
Male time?
You're thinking too much, Shadow. What? You too, Omega?
I'm a Giga male.
You're a Giga male?
Yeah, I'm a Giga.
What do those do? Is that like Scrimblow?
Scrimblow?
Hey, you don't know about the
You need
Scrimblow
a-
male?
Yeah, sorry, I'm a little fucking lost on my terminology.
How am I alive
I know
right now?
Yeah, be grateful.
Am I not? I am alive.
Be grateful. I'm not complaining.
Dude, it's the rarest male type, the Scrimblow male.
Scrimblow male. Doesn't like Scrimblow mean like small, like ugly in a cute way, like small and ugly in a cute way?
Okay, you're thinking of like every word you've ever said. It's like every word you say now is like some weird little amalgamation of like words and shit that I can't even understand.
No, like okay, like there's one word that actually means something, and then there's everything else I say that like doesn't actually mean it. Like,
Dude
I'll
created
just
his own
purposely
language.
make up bullshit that like, yeah, well, fucking like, I'll say things like, oh yo, fucking what's up on the main flow, and like fucking people have just come to accept it, like as if it means anything at all. I say it so much that people have started making definitions for them. Like,
You should make your own.
then I,
Do your thing.
Make your own definition.
well, I just kind of see. I went up to someone. I was like, "Oh, what's popping on the main flow?" And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "What's popping on the main flow?" And they're like, "Oh, I get it." And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Yeah, no, it's kind of like, you know, like the main flow is like your main thing. And like, you know, like what's popping on the daily, kind of." And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." Like, they kind of just made sense of it themselves. So I guess like what's popping on the main flow is just like your main flow is your main thing, which is what you usually do. I guess something like, I don't know. It's very vague, but it sort of makes sense. That's all that matters.
How do you feel about people that get really popular early on in life, like child celebrities?
Child celebrities. Rarely do I ever see it, you know, happen in a good way.
Can you name one good way that one has ever happened? Has there ever been one good way?
Actually, now that you mention it. Well, like usually when I see like child celebrities, it's like there's always something up, right? Like you know that one girl that apologized on the violin. What was her name?
Miranda sings.
Yeah, there's just like, it is objectively a fact that she fucking groomed and messed with children, right? That is just a real fact. Like there's undeniable evidence, video evidence. Like, if there was ever such a thing as being caught in 4K, that is what she's been caught in, right? But JoJo Siwa recently went on to an interview show and was going at like, 'cause she met Miranda Sings at 12, right, and knew her and has been friends with her since 12 throughout her whole life, and was going to bat for Miranda Sings. Like, Miranda Sings was never weird with me, and she would share her deepest secrets and fears with me. Back when you know I met her when I was just 12. She's been good to me ever since. I would stay at her house. My parents would just drop me off at her house, and I'd stay with her. And I don't like, lies can just spread. Like because of the internet nowadays, lies just spread like, you know, like wildfire, and it's hard to put them out. And it's like, and the host was trying to be really nice about it, but he was trying to like kind of like, you know, imply like, you know, like, you know, you being friends with a 22-year-old woman, like. And JoJo Siwa just saw no problem with it. And like that's like every child celebrity I know of has a, like, not a situation like that, but like there's something along those lines where like something's wrong with the way they were brought up. Like, you know, like Sam from iCarly apparently was just being starved to death.
Oh
right?
yeah, I remember that.
Game. Like, yeah, like the people on Victorious were just having their feet put on full display, like just at every chance they got. Like, I'm telling you, like, I don't think anything good comes from child celebrity, honestly. Like, there's always just someone, like, because whenever you're like, oh, that child celebrity had a generally, something always comes out where it's like, when I was just 8 years old, my father would hang me from the ceiling fan. And it's like, okay,
I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what the fuck JoJo Siwa even does.
Me neither. I mean, she like does music, I guess, or she does things with children.
What a crazy job. What do you do for work?
Yeah.
I just do shit with children.
Yeah. Well, I think she just does like improv comedy and music performances for children. So like, that's her thing.
But that was pretty close.
I think she's also married to a man that was like a grown adult when she was a child. But I mean, that's not my business. I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Okay. Seemed like it was your business
Well, like-
before.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say that. I mean, okay. Look at the most popular, or at least you can argue one of the most popular child stars, Michael Jackson. Bro was getting his rats killed. He was getting beaten, like bro.
Getting his rats killed?
Yeah, he had like a pet rat that his like dad murderized in front of him.
Counting on you guys.
It's like,
Why?
did I say you could have a pet rat? It's because his dad was kind of a psycho. It's like, this rat will take away from your practice time. Focus on singing, boy.
He was like, no, don't stop being good enough. Come on.
I thought that
Yeah.
but this is enormous.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense because he's part of the Jackson 5 or Jackson 7, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was a. There's like a whole movie about his childhood. Stuff was wild.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though, right? Anybody's gonna have like a fucked up childhood.
Yeah, but like Michael Jackson had that like Johnny Joestar childhood. Like.
That's true with like every celebrity, though. Like every celebrity has like a really fucked up childhood.
Yeah. Well, I feel like mostly or mainly college products. I feel like there's a lot of like adult celebrities who are like, yeah, my parents were pretty normal. Or like, yeah, my mom spanked me for like, I don't know, killing my neighbor one time.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying
Wholesome.
things. I'm just saying like, no, yeah, wholesome. When your child's acting out of line.
Do you believe in spanking children? Because people lost their shit about that.
I think the reason people lose their mind about it is because like, you know, not all parenting styles work for every child, but I think like spankings were just the default reaction from any child. Like, you're like, I feel like there's like children, they'd steal like a pack of gum, and their parents would be like, I'm gonna bring you home and fucking, you're gonna witness pain like none other. And it's like, yo, okay, like, that's wild, like, you know. Because like there's some kids who are just off the bat kind of just violent. Like, just inexplicably.
I forget
Like,
you have this like idea that like kids are just like born evil, and if someone's like really evil, then
No,
you
no,
can't do
no, no,
anything
no,
about it.
no, 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 no. No. I don't think kids are born evil, but I think like some kids are prone to just being more violent. Not because they're bad people off the womb. It's just people come out innately different, right? And need to be raised differently. Like, you know, you're not gonna, you know,
Okay, I can
shoe
believe that.
doesn't fit everybody, right? And so like, I feel like there's like a lot of like gentle-natured children who just, you know, like, sometimes they make a mistake and they could be directed with like a stern talking to, but like most parents back then would just default to like the, oh, you've committed wrong, now you shall be like get lashing. Like, it'll be like the most minor, like, dude, back when I like I would go over to people's houses and they would get like physical like punishment for some of the most minor things, like, "Oh, you ate one too many pizza slices. I was gonna eat that." And it's like, oh, fucking shit. Like, you can't be hitting your children over like basic nonsense.
Yeah, some
Or,
people
like,
do have
your
some really
child
weird
goes-
shit like that.
Yeah. Like, if your child's going around like socking people in their faces and just a general actual like brat, like just an awful thing, like some children I will say, some people may hate this, but some children do need to be spanked. Like, cause like I feel like getting into the like there's this one kid, right? Fucking of mine, right? Just never been spanked before, and just like punches dogs. But like I know his parents. He did not learn this from them. He's just like that for some reason. And the thing is, they're always just like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. And it's like, and he'll just boom, boom on the dog, boom to other babies, like, or like other toddlers or kids. Like just like bro just likes throwing hands. And like the thing is, he always like gives this off this like little giggle whenever he gets away with it too. And I'm like, dude, he knows there's no consequence. Like some kids need to be shown like, yo, other people can throw hands, and there are major consequences to your action. Like,
But that was pretty
Yeah.
close.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Something weird though. I don't even know if you remember this teacher. I don't remember her name, but she would like teach at her school. I think she did
Yeah.
music, and then like she would sub in, and like whenever she would, I remember like one time she like freaking like caught me like I did something wrong, or like I was like talking in class or something, and she was like she like started like smacking me on the wrist with a ruler really hard, and I was like, what the fuck? I've never seen a teacher do this before.
yeah. She's definitely was kind of old school. Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about. I don't know if I should say her name.
I don't even remember
but-
her name. Do not say it then.
Yeah, I remember her name. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, she was like she was real interesting. I remember she got into big trouble because like, I guess like at like some point she like this was like, oh, I didn't know you also got, because AJ was smacked on like the hand with the ruler, and like you know, and it like bruised. I guess like I don't know, was it AJ? I'll have to ask AJ. It was somebody I knew, but I remember nobody was I almost said her name. Was getting in trouble from Mr. Henderson. He was like, and like, because the thing is, I was in trouble. I was sitting outside the office, and I heard these conversations. But like, you know, people reported her for like, you know, going around and hitting kids' arms with the ruler, hitting like kids with the ruler. She was all like, some of these kids need it. Like, the Stockton is not your fault, mate. Like, we have parents complaining. And like, I remember she came out of like the office and like looked at me, and she looked really unhappy. Like, she looked like she was about to go and like fucking smack people up with a ruler again. Like I told. Like, dude, and I remember, like, Mr. Henderson seemed like really exhausted that day, and he didn't even like tear into me. He was just like, "Why are you here, Keith?" And I was like, I don't know. I just got in trouble." And he's like, "Well, I don't even want to know. Just sitting in here for a while and then back to class." And I'm like, "Okay."
You got in trouble with Mr. Henderson a lot.
Yeah. Well, at some point, you just stopped caring.
Why do you think you got in trouble so much with him?
It was a mix between I'd always just get in trouble for what I've been called in multiple times, like to the office for things I didn't even do. Because like I assumably when they couldn't, like when our class did something but they couldn't catch who did it, they'd always call me in and be like,
Dude, that's fucked
"I know you
up.
either have something to do with this or you know who did it." And I'd be like, "No, man, I haven't even been at school for the past few days." And they're like, "Listen, man, you have detention." And it's like, what the fuck? In Brian's server, a bunch of us were going over memories we had, right? Of times that like I directly got in trouble for it. Like, a few people were shooting like spitballs at the ceiling, right?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, so they spit a few spitballs again, right? You know, they've been doing this all class, right? And I guess, like, for some reason, this everyone's like, "Haha, finally caught who's doing it." And I was like, "What?" Like, you know, because she's looking at me, and she's like, "Go down to the office, Keith." And I got in trouble for shooting spitballs, apparently. Like, I'm telling you, 50% of the time I was down in the office is because I was just, like, fucking messing with the teacher and being like, you know, like, "Oh, what's 2 plus 2?" And I'm like, I don't know, I have to think about this one. And like, you know, just like do the thinker pose and be messing with them. But then the other 50% of the time was just like, you know, all our friends and plus you were just really good at getting away with doing bad things. And us.
Yeah, I remember one
And,
time
like,
we were just like fucking around in the bathroom, and like we kept on like putting out more soap and like slapping our hands together so that like the soap would go everywhere. And just like fucking around waiting in between classes. And I guess like we both walked into the hallway for a little bit and like into the line of sight of the camera. And like we both got called in, but then he was like, yeah, I know Q was just a bad influence on you, so I'm just gonna take Q away.
Yeah, no, that was a really F moment. Like,
even though we literally both needed to get in trouble for that.
One there.
yeah. Well, like, do you understand how I was feeling? Like, bro was out there, and I'm pretty sure you instigated it too. Like,
yeah, we both needed to do that. We were both fucking around with that, but he only went for you.
I know.
But that
I
was
just-
pretty close.
I don't even know, man. But it was probably easier to get me in trouble because, like,
You're thinking too much.
they'd never
Shadow.
tell my mom.
You
They would just be like, okay, you're in trouble, go back to class. I think it was easier than calling in other people's parents sometimes, too. Because, like, then the parent would come down and it had to be a whole thing. But I guess with me, it was like a quick, like, you either have detention or, like, oh, just, like, I don't know, wipe the lunch tables one time and we're good. Like, like there's no parents coming, none of that. And it was like, man, dude. They could have just done it with any other kid, so I guess that explanation doesn't make sense. They could have just been like, oh, they wipe the tables.
Yeah, I remember one time I got. This was like in this is actually like almost end of middle school, or maybe like, yeah, I think it was almost end of middle school. So we would go over to the high school, like for our final class period, and like the final dude would like wait until the very last minute. Like we'd be like, he wouldn't have anything for us to do, so we'd be lined up like 10 minutes in advance, doing absolutely nothing. And he'd be like, no, don't leave until the fucking bell's gone. And he would just like sit at his like computer desk and just like chill for 10 minutes and wait. And like people would just like sneak out sometimes and just walk home, so I didn't have to wait. And like this one girl did it. I'm not gonna say her name, but she did it beforehand. And then I was like, obviously I didn't say anything about it. And the next day I was like, hey, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it too. And she like snitched on me, and that was like the only time I ever got detention.
Bro, what?
Yeah, like the next day I just like came in. Like I heard her say it like behind the door, and I was like, alright, whatever, I'm fucking out now. And like the next day they were like, you're gonna go to detention. They didn't even tell me why, but I assumed that was it.
Oh my god, dude, that's wild.
She just narked on me. We did not. I don't think I had a very good relationship with that girl though. Like the very first day I was in, I came over to the school. She like wanted to ask me out, and I was like, I don't really want to do this right now. And then 'cause it was like my first day, I didn't really know who she was. And then like that one time, you know, when we were doing that, like this was a whole fiasco in and of itself. But you know that thing where like we were like running away from people and like doing all that and like pretending like basically like playing tag, but like pretending that people had like, you know, foodborne illness.
Yeah.
Pretty much. She got really upset about that one time, and I think that kind of soured the relationship.
Well, no. That was different because she legitimately had. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There was some interesting circumstances with that one, right?
Yeah. Okay. She legitimately had like what I could only call a cold sore. Like.
Well, yeah, it was kind of
like she actually had something that she had needed like a medical ointment for, right? Like I'm pretty sure it was a cold sore, right?
Yeah,
and
but
the
like,
thing is, she
yeah, we saw that.
her hands on.
Yeah, she started like trying to like touch people and shit with it, and I was like, and she was like scratching it on her face, and I was like, this is kind of just gross. Like, let's like, I want to like run away from her at all costs. And like, I don't know what happened with me and Jordan, but like, we like for like at the end of the class period, ended up with like her trying to like chase us around, and she really enjoyed like chasing people around, I guess. And then like she found out why, and she got really upset.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, like, like I don't think because I remember.
Yeah.
I think you got hello. Oh shit, dude. Can I salvage this? Okay.
No,
I thought you just got
trying
destroyed.
to over cold sword uses. I don't. What the fuck?
Yeah, are
Bro,
you back?
You got to the skippy zone. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, no, but like the thing is, like, how I remember that day ended, or at least for me, like this is I didn't see you again, like after this, but like, I remember, and this is I don't know if you remember this because I'm surprised you didn't bring this up. You were so opposed to her having a touchy that you leaped out of your like lunch bench onto the floor.
Yeah, well, like we
And,
went
like,
over
everyone
earlier,
else-
I couldn't really explain this at the time. I couldn't put this like into words. But you know how we were talking about like if we thought that like we had like some type of
Yeah.
like incurable illness, then we would like I said I would like literally just kill myself. That's pretty much what I wanted to
Yeah.
avoid.
Yeah. And the thing is, the teacher, like, she found out and she told the teacher, and the teacher is like, she literally made all of us line up, right? And she's like, you're gonna let her hug each of you, which is already a weird concept.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. That was weird as fuck.
Yeah,
But like I somehow got out
That
of
was
it.
really weird. Yeah, you ran. Okay, I remember she went through us all, right? She hugged us, right? I remember being, I remember contemplating, should I just run? No, that's crazy. Like, are you kidding me? Right? And the thing is, like, she would, like, and it was on our clothes, so I guess I was fine with it. Like, okay, it's on my
Yeah.
clothes. I just need to, like, replace them as soon as possible, right? Because she legitimately had like a cold sore. I'm not gonna get that, right? I'm not gonna do anything with that. If someone has a weird thing on their thing, I don't want to touch it, right? I don't want to touch the juices coming from it. It was literally pulse, like you know, it just stuff was coming out. It was nasty, right? So the thing is, I remember when she got to you, you literally ran away. Like you left the cafeteria. I didn't see you for the rest of the day. You were gone. I don't know what happened to you. I didn't see you in class. Like I don't know. I assumed you went home. Like, yeah, dude, the look on her face was just like.
Yeah, I was
And
not
I
having
remember
that
Katie
shit, dude.
saying
It was like
I
life or death. I'm not letting that shit happen to me just because like one teacher
Yeah.
wanted to. It's like it was essentially like the equivalent of me dying. Was how I saw that. And I was like, I'm not gonna let some random teacher kill me.
Yeah. But like, dude, there's just a lot of things that like, there's a lot of things that happened in that school where like, it was just kind of like obscure and strange because I remember like the hugging thing was like, because like it would have been one thing, it was like, oh, you're gonna let her touch you on the chest, and it's like, okay, or like poke you, and it's like, okay, I guess, right? But no, she's like, you're gonna let her hug you, and it's like, that's kind of, I don't know, to me that just seems creepy and weird, right? But there's another time when this one girl, I can't bring up names, but like, she flipping like broke my ass, and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. No, that's fine, I guess. I'm a pretty chill guy, right? But then like, my friends are like, oh, I don't know, you should say something like that. I'm like, okay, yeah. I remember going up to Didi and being like, oh, kind of weird, like, you know, I got my ass broke, and like, they're like, listen, like, girls are just like,
I knew we could do it.
she's just like, you know, they're just having a little fun. I'm like, what? And like,
Bro, reverse the roles. Reverse the roles.
Reverse the roles. I always hate being like that. Like, but like, okay, but legitimately though, because that's how I felt back then. I was like, wow, huh, like, and like, it continued happening after I left. Like, when I went to like a public, like, you know, school, and not like a charter one in like Colorado Springs. There would just be like multiple times, like girls would just run up to you and like fucking like rub your nipples from behind, and like weird shit would be happening, right? Like it fucking like, and I would just be like,
Pretty close.
And I'd always go up to like the guys I knew and be like, hey, does anyone else find it weird that like there's just always like high school girls touching up on you? And like, of course I was met with someone like, I don't know, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, okay, well, like, I only met one other person who didn't like it, but they're like, oh, well, what are we gonna do about it? And I was like, okay, well.
True shit, dude. I don't know why that's so weird. That's like something like, I guess it's like normal for like both genders to do, but I guess it's like it's not acceptable for men, so they just don't do it.
Yeah. I remember I only brought it up once to Coronado, and I literally got a lecture from my AP teacher about how once I'm out of school, it won't happen anymore, but it'll keep happening for women, so I shouldn't be complaining. And it's like, okay, well.
Dude, that's so
I guess she
weird.
was
Teachers
right,
have
but-
like some weird fucking vendetta. Like they have
Yeah.
like some weird shit that they're trying to like push.
Yeah, I guess she was right. It doesn't happen. That's because I'm an adult man, not in school, and I can just like I can stop people from doing things without repercussions. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy.
Strange stuff.
You're a thing.
But yeah, I wonder what. I don't know. School is just kind of weird, kind of just crazy.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I
Well,
wonder,
think,
right?
like, school,
Go ahead.
yeah. School just kind of shows you like, because I feel like I went to this like meeting thing in high school, and like there's this guy talking about like parenthood and stuff, and he's like, I think a problem with parenthood in America is that we treat our children like we own them, and that's a big problem because they're sentient human beings. And I remember thinking about that more, and like nowadays I think about it, I'm like, yeah, when you're in school, you basically don't have like you don't actually obtain like full human rights like some people until they're 18. Like, like because you know like if your parents are doing something that's like a little questionable, like luckily like I've never been in one of these situations, but I've seen parents that are like super questionable. But like the line, it's not your child, seems to be like the catch-all, like and
Yeah.
all criticism. It's my child, and it's like okay.
Yeah, it's like a
Well,
difficult one to
can't
do,
do
right?
it.
It's kind of like homelessness, where like it kind of sucks. Everybody agrees it sucks, but I don't think there's like any answer to it. At least like no good ones that I can think of. Because like if someone's doing some fucked up shit with their child, but it's like not, it's like you can't really call like child protective services on them really. Like what are you really gonna do?
Yeah,
There's someone there.
true.
Okay, this is something I always thought was weird, but I guess it might just be because of how I was raised. Do you think it's
Yeah.
weird for like, because like you'd see this whenever you get out of school, like, or whenever you'd like hop out of your like car or whatever to go to school if your parents ever drop you off. Do you think it's weird for parents to like kiss their kids on the lips?
I can get from here.
Oh, definitely.
I always thought that was weird, but like I would say probably like half of the, or maybe like a quarter of all the kids would do that to their parent.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. I always hear some backwards arguments to it, like, oh, it's their parents, so it doesn't matter. It's not even a romantic way. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, because here's the thing, like, yeah, well, well, because here's the thing, right? Like, you can't just be like, oh, well, to them it means something different. Yeah, like, we all, like, here's the thing. We all grew up learning basic social etiquette that kissing someone on the lip is generally a romantic gesture and is a little weird to be doing with your children, right?
Yeah.
Like, I doubt any of these parents have not learned that belief, right? You know, like, and like, I guess you could argue it's socially wrong, but not like, but I guess like if you do, I don't know. But here's the thing. I'm sure those parents kiss their significant others in the same, like in a romantic context on the lips, right? And it means something romantic to them. So to do it to their child is inherently weird. Like, I guess like I have heard, because again, there are people. There's like, this is a big argument between people because I apparently like this is a heated debate between the quarter of the people who do it, and literally the rest of society.
Yeah.
Because they bring up like, well, I hold my significant other's hand, but I also hold my child's hand.
I feel that's
And
like
it's like-
different. It's like you can like, oh, I hug my significant other, but I also hug my child. But like you can hold anyone's hand, it's like fine. You can hug anyone, it's fine. Just as long as they don't have a cold sore on them.
Yeah. Well, like, I guess like, well, well, like, I guess it's just weird to toss saliva of your child. I bet they
Yeah.
wouldn't like it if I phrased it like that. They'd be like, ugh, what? How dare you? It's like, that's really what you're doing. It's weird. Strange.
I don't know if
You
they're
shouldn't be
taught.
doing
Yeah,
that.
they'd probably say like, oh, it's not like that. We're not tossing saliva. But I don't know. I think it's just weird to kiss your parents on the lips.
Yeah,
But I would
definitely.
see that like, and I kind of be like, that's a little weird, you know. But maybe like, hopefully, like it kind of stops when they get older, right?
Yeah, well, like, I think it gets even stranger as they get older. I mean, okay. I don't know. I guess it just stays. Well, okay, it's the most strange when they're young, and as they get older, it becomes like a problem, like an active life problem. Because imagine like you bring your well, imagine you have a wife, his mom comes up, you get a full smack on the lips, like they're not going to be happy about it.
Yeah, that's really weird at that point. Like if you're a grown adult
Yeah.
kissing your parents,
Yeah, it's just like.
like, oh hey dad.
Yeah, and like, I hear the argument like, oh, if we lived in a different society where like kissing wasn't romantic, we wouldn't like really, like, you wouldn't be reacting like this. First of all, we do, so I mean, sucks to suck. And second of all, like, I think kissing, no matter where you are in the world, has just become like a universal sign of love. Because I think like, like. It's just like, there's no society where kissing someone on the lips is not a sign of love.
Do they kiss-
Like, it seems sort of.
I know in
Yeah.
like France they kiss people on the cheek, right? But like
Yeah.
they do kisses on the lips in France as well.
Well, yeah. Of course they do.
Do you think so? Well, I mean like unromantically.
I don't know. Well, I'm sure everywhere in the world there's like
A weird subsection of people that kiss people on the lips.
Fucking weirdos. Fucking
Like in a
strange
quote unquote
weirdos.
yeah, strange people. I will say it, no matter who you are, kissing your family members on the lips is kind of strange.
I agree, but a
Like-
lot of people don't see it that way.
Yeah, like, I mean, it would be one thing if like kissing people on the lips being a romantic thing was only like for like maybe in America and like Mexico it was a thing, but nowhere else in the world. But like it's kind of universal, like no matter where you are in the world, like not even because like we all like crossed paths and shared that knowledge, like that just became the thing. Is like what I'm saying. It's like kind of is something within us, like on a base level that drew us to that act of like, of romance, right? So like, you don't really have an argument, I guess, in like my like logic, like, it's just kind of strange.
Okay.
Like, it's just strange.
Yeah, okay. I think we've exhausted this route, right? Secondary question. Yeah, we've exhausted this dialogue tree. Secondary question, right? So you know how like this is really common with like really old white women. I guess any type of women, right? But like where like you're just like reading like where you read like romantic books and stuff. Do you feel like that's like I don't know? Do you feel like that's like looked down upon?
I think it definitely is.
Or I guess do you look down upon it?
No, I don't look down upon it, but I kind of look at it with like a kind of a sadness in my eye. Well, because like every single time I've seen a woman in my life with books like that at their old age, it's because they've generally never had a good romantic life, and like they're getting old and up there, and like the likability of like getting into a relationship is lowering. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's kind of like a last, like, oh, maybe if I learn about love, like, I can, like, you know, turn it around at the late stage. Like, it's just kind of like, I think there's no way to, like, get around the fact that it is just kind of a sad thing. But it's like, I don't, like, really pay too much mind to it because it's none of my business. Like, it's their lives. It's kind of like it's a really personal thing, like, you know, the want of love in your life and not having it.
What if it was a scat romance book? Then would you care? Dude, I found your fucking kryptonite, dude.
I feel like this would be many people's kryptonite. Like, cause you just bring up such a wild concept, such a wild thing, dude.
What if it's not
Like,
wild? What if you found that in real life? What would you think?
I think, like, what the actual fuck?
Please. Please.
Yeah, you brought up the game punished you.
Dude, you don't know how
Bring it
much
up.
I've been fucking suffering to get through this fucking 13-minute stage with one checkpoint all the way back here.
Yeah.
But that was
I just
great.
think, like, you know, I think a lot of people do look down on it, though.
What if, okay, here's reverse the roles, right? What if it's a dude? What if it's a dude looking up like you said, it's like an
Like,
old
just-
dude just like looking up porn.
Okay, well, this is just disingenuous at this point. It's not
How's
even
that?
the same
How's
thing.
that? Okay, how's that not the same thing?
There's someone there.
Well, like, the woman's looking at, like, a book about romance, and, like,
Well, I don't. They
You
have
know.
like okay. Do they have like male romance books? I don't talk a male on
romance
male.
books are for both. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
okay, hold on. I don't know if they are for both.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Keeping romance.
I'm not saying you can't, right?
I think it's in here.
But if it's like, bro, ain't no dudes reading 50 Shades of Grey. You can agree
Oh, you
with
meant
that.
that?
I meant like,
You
yeah,
meant
like
that?
that type of stuff, dude.
I guess I would still have the same take on it, but, like, here's the thing, like, that, I don't know. It's, like, I still have the same thought about it, but, like, you know, but at the same time, though, I think it changes, like, if it's not, like, a book about romance, right? It changes from being like, oh, you're single, you're old, like,
You're
you,
thinking too much,
like,
Shadow.
you hope for love. It changes from that to, like, it's the same thing if I saw a 20-year-old girl reading 50 Shades of Grey. They're trying to get their fix, I assume. Like, why, like, okay, it's like, oh, what if there's an old man watching porn? Yeah, what if there was a 20-year-old man watching porn? I don't think it changes, like,
Well, do you feel like it's like weirder for they're older?
no, I don't think so.
I would say it kind of does.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like you should be like, I don't know if it's just like a weird thought in my mind, but I feel like an old dude, you should probably be like past that in your life.
Well, like, how old are we talking? Because most old men definitely are.
Just like at least having gray hair.
Well, then at that point, there's not going to be an old man. Like, I mean, if there is, I feel like old men like that are fucking cooped up in a room. You never see them.
Dude, I literally saw, like, when I was like 2 years old, I went to the library and I saw some dude looking at porn at like fucking 80 years old.
Was he gray-haired, 50 years
Yeah,
old?
he wasn't 50. He was, I don't know how old he was. I was a kid, but he was definitely had some gray hair.
Well, he was probably just like, I don't know, because at some point, your drive just drops to zero and you don't have that desire anymore.
Well, not for this guy, apparently.
Inevitability. Well, yeah. But eventually, I mean, I guess if he's like the fucking godsend, but like, I mean, I think it's an inevitability for all people.
If he's
like, you know,
the godsend.
yeah, he's just the one. Like,
What
he'll
do you-
never lose.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like, I was just saying, like, oh, maybe
the
he's like,
one.
he's the godsend. His body stays youthful no matter how old he looks.
Well, he definitely looks
Never
really
been-
old. I don't know how youthful he is, man.
Well, no, I just said his body stays like youthful despite how old he looks. Like he'll never lose his drive. You know, he'll never get weaker, even though he looks weak. Like,
I think he probably still had all the normal age stuff. He was just also looking at porn.
well, I don't know what to. I don't know
Okay,
what to say about
follow-up
that.
question. You see a picture.
Okay.
You see like you go into the library one day, right? You're just chilling, checking out books, maybe using like the Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe you're using the computer. Maybe you're walking around, and you find you in the future. You're old, and you're looking at porn. What are you gonna do?
But that was pretty close.
Target destroyed. Searching for next target.
And I know it's me without a shadow of a doubt.
Like, I don't know if you have like a name tag, or maybe it's like you can see the resemblance, or you like figure it out or something. But you definitely
Like
know
I
it's
just have an
you.
innate feeling, like, oh, it's definitely me, no matter what. Like it has to be me. Like I know
Yeah.
that.
He's looking up something that like you feel like, oh man, there's no way he would know about that unless he's me.
What? What are you? He couldn't be me. Is the thing.
Like, what if he he logs in under your account?
Okay. Well, my account on what?
That was pretty
No, like he
close.
logs into his Gmail, and it's your Gmail.
Okay. I would tap him on the shoulder and
And what do
be
you
like,
say
"What
to
the
him?
fuck are you?"
And he just says, like, dude, mind your fucking business. And then he says he's you.
I'd fucking push him out of his chair and be like, "Bruh, what the fuck?"
Dude, what if he starts
He would have
tussling
to be
with
some
you?
alternate timeline version of me though. Like that doesn't even check out. Like,
What if he
what
says,
is
like-
bro doing?
What if he says, like, dude, I'm you in the future?
What happened? We suddenly gained a like an interest in porn. Like I don't. What happened? What changed the chemical imbalance in our brain?
He just simply says, he says the fog grows.
Fuck, gross. Okay. You fucking came across the fucking Elton core and it changed him.
Yeah. And he says he'll get to you too, and he points out his like bony finger at you.
He has like a fucking weird ass demon bony finger with
Yeah.
long nails.
What in the fuck is this?
Fucking Christ. Holy shit.
No fucking way. Ain't no way I'm dying from this shit. No way. No way. No way. Okay. One more try.
No way. No way. No,
You
that
like lose all of your
no.
speed. Dude, that wasn't even that far.
But that was pretty close.
No, but that was bad though. What is
You know what? I think I got this. I think I can save this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't, but
Oh,
whatever.
there you go.
This weather could be an omen.
You're
This
sleeping
weather.
too much, Shadow. What? You too, Omega?
What if you find yourself in the future and he's looking up that Shadow and Sonic toilet image, where they're turned into a toilet?
Incoming. Yellow laser.
Is he into memes? Like, what's
Yeah,
going
it's
on?
you in the future.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'd still be like, well, what are you doing? Like, well, are you me? Like,
Yeah, and he'd be like, yeah, I'm you. And I'm looking up the Sonic in the toilet image.
okay.
You're just gonna leave him
Why?
be? He said he was curious.
Level up!
Okay.
Okay, so that's fine.
Like, Sonic's just a toilet?
You haven't seen the image before?
Well, it's like when Quagmire turns into a toilet. I assume.
Yeah, but it's like Sonic and Shadow, they're like fused into one. And they're like
I
a
think
urinal.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it before, like recently, and I was like, okay, like if he's just like, oh, I'm just curious, like okay, he's probably old, probably hasn't seen it in years, it's strange, like
What if it was a scat
I
image?
don't know. James, what if you
put yourself in this situation. This can't be fucking happening. Okay.
This can't be happening.
Give it to Omega.
Yeah. Put yourself in that position, and it's the scat image.
I would be like, dude, what happened, dude? Like, just tell me what went wrong so I can avoid it, please.
Dude, that is the feeling you give me every single time you bring away scenario. Like, what did I do to deserve this scenario right now? Like,
I'm just testing your willpower, man.
like, the thing is, like, whenever you ask me things, like, the reason I don't respond, not because I don't have a response, I don't respond because it fills me with such great sadness that I can't.
It fills me
Like-
with such great sadness.
Yeah, like my heart, my soul is weeping whenever you bring things like that. Like I'm just like I don't even know how I'd respond. Like I would have a look in my eyes that would just communicate a million words.
You too, Omega?
Is it really
Like-
that? Like, would it really be that bad if it was just scat?
It would be.
Why?
Like, just seeing that would probably change the future. Like, it would give me such a hard conviction not to end up like that. That like I don't know, man. Like, bro's AI is broken. Bro can't pass the invisible wall.
Yeah. What if like you found yourself in the future jerking off to like the Family Guy ads?
I think it's from here.
James.
I just had that prompt. I wanted to say that for so long and I couldn't figure out how to weave it in.
I don't know, like,
I think it's from here. Hurrah.
oh.
Please. This can't be happening. You can't do this to me.
That's fucking wild. I can't. Okay, changing gears, right?
Pretty close.
So let's say like you were brought onto the Sonic team, right?
Uh-huh.
You're thinking too much.
So they
Shadow.
ask you like, okay,
You
fucking,
too, Omega?
it's your job to make the fucking next hot character, or like just the character that's gonna blow up. That's what I mean by hot, not like
The next hot character.
Yeah.
Top 10 hottest
Top
female
10.
Sonic characters.
Yeah.
Or the first thing I do is I'd probably get some orange juice and a snack, because here we go.
And here we go. Like, you know, what do you think the Sonic community, like, if there's one character, like, you need to make a character that you think the Sonic community would just go insane for, what would you go for?
I would either do Bone the Hedgehog, or I would make Rouge, but like I would just like make her like I would like color palette swap her, so instead of like having like white stuff, she would have black stuff, like black fur or whatever. I don't really know. She's like a bat or whatever. And then I would just like expand her breast and ass like 1,000%, and people would probably like that. Dude, you gave me the prompts. I gotta answer.
Okay.
And they gave me the role I have to deliver.
All right. Well.
At the very least, dude. No, are you fucking kidding me? No publicity is bad publicity. Okay. Even if it backfires
Okay.
completely, people are gonna be talking about Sonic
Do your
again.
thing.
Yeah. For all the wrong reasons, but wrong reasons are better than no reasons. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. What would you do if you had to make the next hot female Sonic version?
I don't think I would go for a hot female Sonic character.
Okay, what would you do
I'd
then?
just try to like make another hedgehog. People fucking love those hedgehogs, bro. Silver, Shadow, bro. I'd just try to make another one. Like,
Dude, people aren't gonna go.
maybe it will be.
Dude, don't you understand? In this day and age, sex sells, dude. You have to make something at least moderately sexual for people to care about it.
Okay, I don't.
We're
think
about to go
so.
viral, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna go viral with
Dude, if I make fucking Chlamydia the Hedgehog, ain't no way people aren't gonna be talking about it.
Okay. Well, if you ever get the opportunity, I'd love to see how well that goes.
Please.
The way my
sorcerer
smile
has harmed me
turned
once
into a
more.
frown.
Alright, final try.
I kind of don't want to leave this stream without leaving the stage. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, you
Because
you don't
now
think
you're
we're gonna
used
do
to it. Now you're settling in. Like you're gonna come back all rusty. Like if we wait.
Yellow laser
it? Dude, don't you understand? Sometimes you need like a new perspective.
It's the laser cannons! Look out!
Okay. Yeah. Well, true, but I just.
Sometimes you catch yourself jerking off to the Family Guy ads.
There's someone there!
Okay, dude. Listen, man. I don't even know why you're on that wave so hard right now. I don't even know why that's the. Why are you like? You've been wanting to say that. I can tell because you just.
Because I told you I did.
What do you want that to? Do you want us to go into a Family Guy rant now? Like, is that where you want to go? Like,
No, I just thought that was really funny. I don't want to say it for a while.
okay, okay. What's wild about it is like, there's just no way to engage with that statement in any shape or form. Like I don't know what you like. So like, well, you even put it in the context of the fucking computer thing, which I've already responded to before. So anything I could say has already been
Omega,
said.
do your thing!
It's like.
One more time.
Okay. Maybe we just take it slower.
Dude, you gotta go quick. Otherwise it doesn't work.
But that was pretty close.
You gotta go faster without even thinking, bro.
For next target.
Have we been past this part before?
Yeah, we have.
You're thinking too much, Shadow.
We have no lives on even make a save state, so.
Sensing strong magnetic field.
Yeah.
Off the scale. Incoming. Yellow laser.
Like, I just wish there wasn't 1,000 of these motherfuckers. These take so long to kill. And there's one of them in every single area.
Harder, dude. How do you make the game harder, bro?
What'd you say?
I think it make the game harder, dude. This
Yeah,
is
it
the
is.
only way. That's the only way to make a game hard is by putting a giant enemy that does a cotillion.
Worthless consumer model.
Yeah, I think that's
Fucking
like the way you
damage
make
that will not help.
yeah, that's like how you just like add artificial difficulty. Just give something a shitload.
Yeah. There's a lot of games default to that type of behavior.
The switch must be turned on to activate the fan.
Do you think you could do better? Do you think if you got hired at like a game studio, you could like make all the right decisions and bring it around?
See, here's the thing. I know what decisions not to make, and that's already half the battle.
Oh, you think so, right?
As-
But like, I feel like if you got put on the team, you'd be like, I don't know, like just make a
Do your
game.
thing.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm not saying I would have the difficulty maker. Like, oh shit. Like, yeah, this is like. Here's the thing. I just know what not to do. I'm not saying I would know what to do, but like, if they're like, oh, let's just give it more health, right? It's like, yeah, that can be a solution in some cases, right? But like, you know, if that's the main difficulty climb, like they'll go, our whole game difficulty is going to be based off health. It's like, I already know that's like, don't, like, there's no situation where that's going to be the thing to do. Like, I've almost never played a game with difficulty like that has done it well, because it's such a simple concept and a bad one at the same time.
I get that. But like, what if there's like other difficult gameplay problems that you can't solve?
Looks like we have to activate all 3 switches.
Well, you only asked me about difficulty. If there's like more, who knows? Who knows what I'll be able. But like, there's nothing you can't solve with enough like play testing and creativity, though.
Yeah, I mean it'll take a
Like
while,
if
but if you're willing to go through with it.
executive breathing down my neck and it's like, if this game isn't out by next week, right after you just started it a month ago, I'm gonna fucking skin your jobs alive. You'll be broke and poor. I'd probably where are we going?
Get the key.
Oh yeah, strange place.
A strange night to have a curse. Will this kill me immediately? Yes, it will.
Shouldn't have been on that.
You
That was
can't
the,
move. You can't move when you're in the ring, dude. It locks
Well,
you in once
I
you
mean-
just hit that thing.
shouldn't have gone on the launch pad.
How the fuck else am I gonna get over there if I don't do the launch pad?
Target destroyed. Searching for next
Well, you shouldn't have
target.
gone on launch pad while being Omega. You should have gone on there with this shadow. Clearly.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
Okay, I do own an air fryer.
I don't know what the fucking air fryer even is.
Right, it's just an air fryer. Fries things with hot air.
Isn't that like? I guess it's like the reverse of like a grill.
Yeah. It's just to make things more crispy.
What have you air fried that has been like a good improvement over just like cooking normally?
All kinds of fries. Like, it'll just automatically make fries better.
Do you get like
Flipping.
McDonald's fries, go home and then air fry them?
No, I've never gotten fast food fries air fry them. It's always been like either our own cut potatoes or oh, well that floor looked like it was still there. It's either own cut potatoes or like, you know, the fucking freezer fries. You know, because they're not like,
Underestimated us.
they're just slabs of potatoes
But
too.
that was pretty close.
Some chicken, like if you have like a
This weather
fucking,
could be an omen.
you have some like
Okay.
good
You're thinking
made
too much,
chicken, like
Shadow.
the fucking
What? You
uh,
too, Omega?
if you cook it in like the stove top at first, and then like, you know, do the rest of its cooking in the air fryer, like it comes out really crispy and nice.
And then do you drench it in mayonnaise?
You don't fucking grind the mayonnaise. Yeah,
Dude.
other than that, I'll be honest, we don't really use our air fryer very much. Like,
Well, what the fuck else are you gonna use it for?
well, yeah, I don't know. Like, if it's not fries or like, you know, to like, you know, do like, you know, chicken strips and stuff. Like after we like make them and like cook them in like, you know, like you can't even cook chicken strips in them. You have to cook them mostly in the on the stovetop because like, you know, you need to get like the fucking bread actually cooked up, and then you can put it into the air fryer and then it'll make it all crispy. But other than that, it's like what the hell am I gonna put in there? Rice? Fucking like grapes? Like what am I gonna put in there? Like vegetables? Like it's just. And I've been asked that question. I've been like that phrase, like, "Oh, clearly you don't own an air fryer." I've heard that so many times from a bunch of different people as like a joke, right?
Omega.
And I've always just been like, I do own an air fryer. They always ask me, oh, what do you use it for? And I'm like, I don't know, fries and chicken strip. I don't like. It's just, I don't know. I think it's like, I would need to look up what to use my air fryer for, and I'm sure it would tell me like, oh, fries and maybe if you want to like get dry zucchini or something like.
Dude, it'd be like,
you know.
it'd fucking tell you the thing that's gonna revolutionize the culinary world, the banana mayo sandwich.
Banana mayo sandwich.
Apparently, the banana mayo sandwich has killed like 3 people from trying to consume it.
Bro, I want
Alright,
an
one
eating
more.
competition. The eating competition is just a bunch of like professional like people, like, you know, who do eating, to just eat a bowl of like multiple bowls of orange
shit.
juice. Reese's Puffs.
Oh,
What? It might as well be, but no.
Incoming.
dude, that's like some nightmare scenario shit, dude.
Yeah.
Laser cannons.
Okay, do you think we have to do a mukbang? We have to do a King Ass Ripper mukbang where we do like we relive his videos. where you get the corn dogs drenched in sausage gravy, and the full roasted chicken.
You know
dressed-
we both get sick very early on. Like,
Have you seen the crazy Russian hacker eats like a raw chicken in a can?
He underestimated us.
yeah.
But that was
Well, pick your poison. We either do the king ass ripper or we do the raw chicken in a can.
This weather.
I guess we're doing the king ass
You're
ripper.
taking too much, Shadow. What? You too, Omega?
Man, I looked up what to use your air fryer for, and you never imagine what came up.
What? Reese's Puff and orange juice?
Chicken and fucking fries.
Okay, well that's just everything. You can use like anything for chicken and fries.
Someone there.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here's the expanded list. Chicken wings. Okay. A whole fucking hamburger. Bacon is one that would probably be good.
Dude, they're doing epic mealtime shit, dude.
Yeah. Okay, they have bacon twice.
Dude, this was made by Epic Mealtime.
They have cake. Like, what the fuck? French fries. More chicken.
Dude, you're just releasing
Pork
the fucking
chop.
you're releasing the new King Ass Ripper video fucking set list before it even came out. Bacon,
Yeah.
more bacon.
Okay, there's a third fry, but it's air fryer sweet potato, which are just sweet potato fries, but air fried. Tofu, chickpeas, fish sticks, which is like chocolate chip cookies. I don't know if I'm gonna try that one out.
Dude, their gluttony will be the end
Air
of
fryer
them.
falafel? Air fryer steak. Some of these things feel like you shouldn't be putting them in.
Dude, I feel like everything is just
the
like
air-
AI generated now. Like nothing is actually real.
Yeah. Boiled eggs. You can't. How do you boil eggs in the fucking air fryer?
Dude, you put
You
the water
can't
in the
do
2
that.
eggs.
Air fryer shrimp? That'd probably be good, but.
Well, yeah, any meat is gonna make sense.
Well, it's just most of it is just meat and potato with like a few fucking strange outliers, like tofu and fucking like. You definitely should not be putting steak in there. That is not the type of thing you should be doing.
Jesus.
Like
fucking-
cake.
Okay, I think for real we have to do like one more and then just call it.
Okay.
I think we're regressing. I think we're like going back. We're jerking off with the Family Guy eyes.
But that was pretty close.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, oh, dude. Okay, one more.
We're in the fucking infinite loop. We're in the. This is one of Diablo's deaths. He has to play Sonic Heroes until he dies, and he can never beat this stage.
It doesn't even seem that difficult until like, it's just like all the fucking bad mechanics that they added in just compounding on each other. Like never, like having
Yeah.
a fuck ton of big enemies that like have a million hit points, having no like railings despite every move sending you like a mile forward.
Yeah, I thought this would happen because I remember this as being one of the stages my brother would leave the PlayStation 2 for. Not for Sonic though, just for Shadows and Team Chaotix. Apparently, Team Chaotix's final level is pretty fucked because they have you do like missions, like they have you go through the stages normally while making you do like fucking extra shit in those like levels, like missions. Like you have to go out of your way to fucking find shit and fight things, and it's kind of like really. Listen, we need to enjoy Amy while it lasts.
I think we gotta call it there. I don't have the
Hey,
strength
you don't know
anymore.
if it's over. No, it's
Oh, I don't know if it's over? Okay.
Okay.
I don't got
Well-
any more left in me, bro. That was like an hour and a half of that shit, dude.
I feel drained.
Well, hopefully you're not gonna go jerk off to the Family Guy ads.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's
so,
like
yeah.
that's like rock bottom.
Well, yeah, I would imagine so. Like, it's just an ad too. It's like a looping fucking.
Yeah.
Like, if you're lucky, it's like a looping, really badly animated PNG. But like, at worst, it's just a static PNG with like an actual real world like dick, like in the background. Like, those ads are fucked up. Like, you'll go on like a pirating site and just see like the most like low quality. Like, you can tell it's from the show. They downloaded like a picture of Lois from Google, and like, and just fucking drew on top of it.
Yeah. Cleveland Brown.
You know, it's somebody's life to make those.
Cleveland Brown. Dude, those probably make bank because they've been around since like forever.
They can't make bank because when you click on them, they don't lead to anything. Like,
why are they literally everywhere then? They have to be doing something. They've always been there and they always
I don't know.
will be.
I don't know. Well, the fucking okay. I don't know because here's the thing, right? I remember I was on like fucking Kiss Anime and I saw one and I was like, okay, fucking like there's no shit, like there's no shot this leads to where it actually gonna go. Like there's no, and it didn't. It's just like all scam shit. Like they want, like they're always like, the fucking small entry of your credit card, you can access all this fantastic content. Like, like they, like, I refuse to believe any of it's real. Like,
the only one way to find out.
No shot. No. I would love, like, it would be a funny video idea or like a funny thing just to do on our own. But like, it literally just, let's see if they stole our credit card information challenge. 3, 2, 1, go. Like,
there's a guy who did that, and like he was like, they never send you it, so I like to have a number on here, so I called the number to like see what actually happens, and they just like he just got sent to like a call center. And they're like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I'm talking about the gay porn that I ordered on the internet on mybrothersdick.com. And they're like, oh, we actually work with that company through like a different vendor, so like we have no way to contact them.
Bro, like, it's so fucking wild. Like I guess they only work because like, I don't know. Here's how I can only. There's like people who are like so deep into the pit, like so lost already, like just so like it's already over for them, and they see an ad like that, and it's like play hot porn game 3D, like super interactive, with like a million different possibilities, the metaverse, and they just they're already like so deep in the pit that they're like, oh, okay, and like ask for their credit card, and they're like, oh, I don't know, but like those ads are like they're just so lost that like it gets them, and then like they get their credit card shit stolen and like all their money taken, and they're like, oh. I'm pretty sure the thing is, the reason I think so, because like, you know, I was watching the show about recovering addicts, and that was one of their wake up calls, like for what, like one of the episodes, like, yeah, I was like fucking in the pit of like fucking a porn addiction, and like I lost everything to one of those ads, like absolutely everything, like, and I had like it was gonna take a miracle to turn my life around, and like a whole lot of work, and like so basically he started like becoming like a recovering porn addict because like it was such a jarring incident that like it was like, fuck, I just allowed this to like before I was surviving while being a addict, but like my porn addiction has literally destroyed my financial life. Like,
after watching that, do you think like you think nobody should ever look up pornography ever? You think it just gets them deeper into the pit, closer to the death?
No, I feel like there's a lot of people with their heads screwed on right that do just watch porn.
Crazy how you have that opinion.
See, I don't know.
I'm torn. I feel like if you do it, like you're inevitably gonna get got. Like it's a slippery slope.
Well, I don't know because here's the thing, like, you know, I'll be like, because I used to like kind of share, like, I was like, how do you watch porn and not be like kind of deprived? But then like, you know, fucking, like, like you have things like that one like fucking conference call in Congress where like someone accidentally pulled up like Final Fantasy VII porn
No way,
on
that
their laptop.
can't be real. No way.
Yeah, you don't know about that?
No, I
no,
don't.
no. We have to. We have. Okay, no. Get into parts.
Okay, hold on. I have to turn off the stream because this is not going to be safe for stream.
Oh,